right, and now we have King Harbor coming on up here, and we got a couple beers from them as well. All right, what's your name, buddy?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, I'm Hans. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
We're talking right into our camera right up here.
I had to get a substitute over there.
No, I think that was on. Haley's subbing for him. She's doing fantastic work. Yeah, so it's tough. A few of the vendors that we have here are stuck here all by themselves. You kind of got stuck in that position as well.
I did, but we're having fun.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
times.
you know, you still every single time I walk by, you were still very excitedly like talking to people. You know, I was just talking to our audience out there, saying like, what a great vibe the event has had, don't you think?
Very good. The first one that I've done here at Alpine Village, and great turnout, but everybody's just super excited every time they come through. I have a good time talking to every person. So
I love it because
job.
we do a general craft beer event in I think it's going to be in December this year, and this will be I think our fourth time we've done that, and we've done 2 other Euro Beer Fest, but this is the first one that we really focused on the local. But it kind of fits in. We kind of got like all craft beer, European craft beer. Now we're like, let's focus on the hyper local, and so then we decided to also bring in the artisanal food. And it's kind of a cool mix. It's like, what does LA taste like? Well, this is what LA tastes like, you know?
Right. I worked managed different restaurants that had taste of the events that went on the week long. So we used to put together food and beer and bringing in the craft beer scene and wines and different stuff like that. This definitely is something people can go that's very local, step out their back door and come in and just kind of experience it all without having to do the whole reservation, the 9 yards at one restaurant. Now they get kind of a broad feel for everything. So.
And the other thing that I think is pretty cool is that a lot of the vendors, like, there's like, I can already sense that there's collaborations taking place. There's like, I was talking to the guy from Paragon Jams who has this amazing like blackberry cobbler tasting amazing jam that he makes, and then there's one that actually makes cobbler, and she's like, we gotta talk so I can get his jam in my cobbler. And then there's one of the breweries and one of the Big Cup Soup and Absolution got together and made like a beer cheese soup to bring to the event. So it's I kind of like that. So what do you think King Harbor's gonna put together? You guys gonna make a collaboration with somebody?
I walked around. I kind of dipped in a little bit here and there when I could get somebody to sub in.
Yeah, exactly.
I recruited our best patrons to man the box for like 5 seconds. But the chocolate, whoever had the Chipotle chocolate, that thing that tastes amazing.
Oh yeah.
So eating
was it like the little chocolate pieces?
Yeah.
I think that was Stevie chocolate. Do you know what? That chocolate was stevia. It's not. There's no sugar in that chocolate.
Really?
Yeah, but wasn't it great?
It had great balance, good flavor, and that tasting it with the porter, I'm like, I can see something kind of.
Yeah. See, maybe it's less like some of there's actual straight up collaborations. There's some that are just really good pairings.
Right. Yeah.
So what do we got here?
This is our King Harbor IPA.
Okay, which one should I try first? Probably the
try that one first.
This is the IPA?
Yeah, 3 hop IPA. It's our El Dorado, Azaka, Centennial hops. People have been coming up, giving the same feedback every time.
Yeah,
just
I like it.
Smooth all the way through.
It's smooth all the way through, and I like it. I also like it because, maybe it's because of the different hop varieties. It doesn't like spike in the bitterness. I got this thing. I call them my tart glands. When you get like that little,
the white wine or the sour beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if anyone. Am I the only guy that? I don't know. Maybe there's an official name.
I don't know the name, but
from now on, call it your tart glands. Okay, so my tart gland squeeze. I don't even know what that means. But this one's really smooth. It's like you taste the bitterness, but it's not like whammo.
Right.
And it's nice and mellow and rounded all the way through.
Yes. There's some that you get, and your tart glands just kind of shut it off. You don't really want.
I get 5 cents every time somebody. You owe me 5 cents, buddy.
Yeah.
5 cents for tart glands. TM.
Copyright.
Copyright. John Baumgartner, Festmeister Hans Industries, 2015.
Tart glands.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 6.7. Kind of
so it's not that big for
no, not that big,
IPA.
not little, just kind of right in the ballpark.
Yeah, I think it's really great.
Yeah.
Do you like this one as well? Or what are your favorite ones?
I'm an IPA guy.
Yeah,
I drink a lot of IPAs. I'm actually drinking.
It's almost like for an IPA. This is almost close enough to be a session. I mean, it's like because most of the IPAs are coming in at like 8 or 9 now. Yeah.
To have that sessionable taste, but it still gets the job done.
It's right
I went over to Golden Road.
Oh, Golden.
And had
It's great that you guys are all checking it out.
Yeah. They were good.
Did you try a little bit about other people doing? Yeah. So I'll give this one a try then. So tell me what I'm drinking.
Our Baltic porter. Nice and rich,
all right.
But not with that overkill sweetness.
Do you know the beer Baltica, like the Russian beer?
I haven't had it.
I mean, yours is better than but it's actually not. It's interesting because it is a Baltic porter, and one of their beers, and they're all numbered. I think it's like number 8, Baltica number 8 or something. You can get it like at Bedlam and other places, but it actually reminds me a little bit of that, but it finishes way more interesting. It's like, this one finishes and kind of lingers a lot longer at the end. I like it. Yeah. But it's another Baltic porter, exactly.
We're pretty proud of that one. People love it.
This is totally my style, too.
Being higher in alcohol, most people are kind of like, they see the number and they're like, I don't want anything of that. And then they taste it and they're like, that's been going forever here.
This one's also great because it's got a subtle malty sweetness at the beginning. It's not like straight up sweet, but it's like, it's nice that it backs off, the hops kind of kick in, and then you've got this nice smooth, almost like caramel coffee round thing going on the back of it.
Toffee.
Yeah, toffee a little bit, right?
That's what we got in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, that's what I was saying.
I always like it when there's like waves
rich,
of flavor coming
but not the sweet.
Yeah. This is a winter's brew. You know what I mean? Like that's one. It's interesting because now I was just telling Haley like all of my beer choices are dictated by weather, by seasons or weather or that sort of stuff. And like this is one where it's like a chilly, rainy, cold day, and I want to like warm up with a delicious Baltic porter while I don't know why I suddenly got a pirate actor. I want to warm me cockles with an old
beer that you're gonna commandeer.
Exactly.
I
want to commandeer a brew. Yeah,
it is.
It's like pirate. Everybody talks like pirates when they drink Baltic porter, but it's not like scurvy, sunny Caribbean pirates. This is like dark North Sea, Baltic Sea pirates, different pirates.
Right.
These pirates are way more badass.
We'll do a collaboration with Vikings that new show on the scary pirate taste.
It's really good. Well, that's fantastic. So how long have you been working at King Harbor now?
I've been there shortly after they opened.
So you've been there for how long did they open?
1 year. We had our anniversary last week.
Man, it is so funny. I mean, it's like pretty much across the board. You know what? I think I actually might have been there like the first week that you guys opened then.
Did you?
Yeah, I was there pretty early.
Small bar.
Yeah.
Now we got a big L shape.
Oh, right, exactly.
Yeah,
it was just at the side, right?
Yeah, we expanded.
So, and I remember, I mean, it's just so cool that there's all these new craft beers popping up all over the place. Now, my question is, do you think it's a bubble? Do you think it's gonna burst? Do you think what's happening with the craft beer, or is it just gonna blossom?
You know, I've been asked that question a lot of times, and when I worked in the restaurant industry and saw it happening to start, and then being involved with King Harbor last year and seeing it, just everything in our area. Ridge from Strand was one of the first beers that I brought into the restaurant I worked at, and just seeing it blow up. I hope the bubble doesn't burst. I don't think it will. I think there'll be some fine tuning along the road, and some might die off. But I think that overall, people are passionate about it. Beer makers love it, and for us that love to drink it, we're gonna keep asking for it. So I don't think that it'll kind of just pop. I think it'll just be refined, if you will.
I love it because I feel like Southern California. It was actually amazing how long it took for Southern California to kind of get in the groove of doing the craft beer. It seems like other cities. I mean, I'm just thinking like, San Francisco, for instance, or whatever. It's like they were cruising. There were a lot of craft beers going on there for a long time.
It's like north and south in San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. San Diego, exactly. Yeah. No, San Diego all had a lot. And I was like, okay. I honestly was. I mean, I'm not a brewer, but I was like. Like this is like 8 years ago when I was already seeing it blow up in other places. I kept thinking like, when are we gonna get the game going? And I was even thinking like, I just gotta get some friends together. It's right for the taking. And then I'm just I missed the mark. Now it's out, you know. But
we all did. I think
you guys didn't. King Harbor's a little late on there, but if you make beers like this, it's kind of like, in the end, it's like, well, I mean, there's always a little bit of marketing to any of these things, but if you market and it's crap, then you can only live so long. But if you've got your game plan together for getting it out there, but you're creating a good product, that will flourish. You know?
Right. It's word of mouth business. I mean, product speaks for itself. That's why I said there's a lot out there right now doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'm excited every time I go somewhere and I see local breweries up on handles and beating out the big guys, so to speak. I like that. Whether it's us or dudes or straight, anybody else in that, I like that they kind of took that risk and they wanted to bring somebody in that was in their area.
Cool, man.
So more power to everybody.
Yeah, I love it. And it's pretty cool that everybody is like, cool. Like, I love that you're like plugging Golden Road. Like, hey man, Golden Road's cool. King Harbor's cool. You know, El Segundo's cool. You know, Smog City's cool. Whatever. You know. So that's fantastic. Anyway, I gotta go give away some more prizes on stage before everybody leaves. Thank you so much for coming to visit us.
Thank you.
And we look forward to more better beers from King Harbor. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for King Harbor.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, see you, buddy.